Hey guys, painting. I finished up. I got this whole hallway in here. There's a door. Goes to that top portion. All that wall and this wall. And then in here I got this wall, the drop panel wall, the two gut walls, and then I'll go over them again with red spray paint sometime right before I go in so I can clear out and not get high off the fumes. And then this panel, and I sort of did this, but no one's gonna really see it, so, and plus I only had a little bit of paint left in the tray and I didn't want to refill it, so I just did what I could on there. Didn't paint this because it was black and no one's gonna be back here except actors. So yeah, getting stuff done, but I'm tired of painting and my hands all blistery and crap. Yeah, ow. So I don't know, maybe paint wash, detail, start props in there. I don't know exactly what's going in that room, so I need to plan it out. Prop card though. Okay, got PVC, great stuff, and an improvised glove out of a Goodwill bag. You guys know what's gonna happen next, so I'll show you when it's done. There is nothing worse than great stuff on your hands. This crap takes like 5 days to wear off and there's really nothing you can do. But the pipes should turn out pretty good. So at least that worked out. And all the excess I just squirted onto this. Maybe I can make it into like a gut table or something. I don't know. Just so it doesn't go to waste. Okay, so I repainted the gut panels. They look good. This one, it was just like a little darker color on the inside. So it may look a little weird, but it'll be dark, so they'll pretty much blend together. This one looks real good and vivid now with the gray background. So yeah, now I think what I'm gonna do is just start paint washing this hallway just with a bucket of black and a spray bottle. Okay, so I paint washed all in here, around. Obviously I didn't do the back of this because I didn't even paint it. And then I got this hallway back in here, all around, and even behind the door you can kind of see. And then I brought in the pipes. This one I cut to fit in between there and there, obviously just looking like it comes right through that slat. So, or through this, these two 2x3s. So I'm gonna put that in, and then I will show you guys. Okay, so I got the pipes painted, not sure if I showed that, and then screwed in with plumber's tape. Or I don't know what this is called, whatever it's called. Plumber's tape is what I call it. My dad called it something else though. So I don't remember what he called it, but if you call it something else, good for you. I don't really care. But I call it plumber's tape. So got it screwed in. Doesn't look bad. It would definitely look better with more, but I'm just really low on I used 2 of the screws I had left over from the gate latch on the drop panel there to screw it in because they were really short, but I don't have any more of those super short ones. And over here they screw in underneath the cabinet, so it doesn't really matter. So I just used the size of screws I had the most of. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now. Actually, no, I know what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna walk through Body Repairman as a whole and make a list. I know I have paint all over my face, but I'm gonna make a list of all the stuff that has to get done with it, because essentially in about 2 weeks I'm gonna start working on Unearthed, and then that'll probably be 3 weeks or a month worth of work, and then straight into House of Slaughter, Uncle Bubba's. So I'm not really gonna have a lot of time for this haunt after the next 2 weeks, so I gotta get working on it. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so this is the layout of Unearthed, and as you can see here, there's a 4-foot panel that has a 2-foot panel coming out from either side in the middle of it, so that means it needs a beam going down the middle. So I have a panel I'm going to pull apart. Well, I'm going to pull the plywood off it and then put this stuff on it. This was an emergency exit door, but it's only 5 feet tall because it was by the ceiling crasher, and the ceiling crasher was 5 feet tall. So I'm I'm gonna pull this piece of OSB off it. It'll probably end up as a 2-foot panel and just a scrap there eventually sometime in the future. Not today. But then I'm screwing a piece of the fake wood paneling onto it. Okay, so here it is. It was a little over 7 feet, and they all are. So I'm just gonna screw them on and let 3 inches or whatever it is overhang. Looks pretty good. So this will be split between 2 scenes. One will be the killer's bedroom, and then one will be the creepy doll room down there. So yeah. Okay, so I'm right out front of the garage door. I'm putting in a 4-foot fence from there across, and this is gonna be where the barbecue shack of Uncle Bubba's Barbecue ends. So I'm gonna need to cover up this as well as this, but I'm not working on this one yet. But this one is what I'm doing now. I just it was conveniently just 4 feet wide, so I have 2 4-foot pieces that were cut, and then I think like 9 of these fence pickets that were left by the previous owner of the house that I'm just gonna nail gun in, because I shouldn't need to take it apart. I can just reuse it next year. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so here's this section, screwed in, just loosely screwed in. And then this is going back against there, and I had to move the workbench up so I can get it in. But I'm gonna install this next, and then I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, so this fence is up. It still has just enough room for me to sneak back in here and do lighting and stuff. So that's good. This one's up too. I got some camo netting that was lended to me for use of the Halloween season. It's the real military stuff. Can't cut it, but I'm gonna use one of it in, or I think there's 2 pieces. I'm gonna use one piece over top of the corn, which will be right on the other side of this door in Uncle Bubba's, and then one over this. And those are actually the only 2 scenes that are themed as outdoor in the indoor portion. So yeah, gonna pull out a piece and see what I can do in here right now. Okay, so there's just one piece, but it's really big, so I'm gonna save it for the corn, and then I'll figure something else out for in there. But it's a good size piece, so yeah. Alright, well this is cool. So I brought in this piece of chain link fence. I'm not gonna show all of it. And then I have this trash can, and then, well, let me just show you, and then I'll give you behind the scenes of how it works. So, electrical tape onto this stick, taped onto this jigsaw, which right now I'm just turning on and off, that pumps this and makes it rattle the trash can. I'm gonna have it go to a power strip, either for the actor here, probably the actor here, because they'll be able to hear when guests are right on the other side of this. That'll be a good quick scare. That's not a very good jigsaw, and if it's on for an extended period of time, it overheats and starts to stink. So I'm gonna tell them strictly just buzz it once, and just once per group max, just for like a second. So that's cool. That's gonna be a nice quick scare. Okay, well never mind. I turned it on one more time, and the electrical tape on the on that end got loose, and now it's off. So I'm gonna hopefully find a better way to connect that within the next 2 months sometime. So yeah, but that's a good scare for now, as long as I can get it connected, which shouldn't be much of a problem. Alright, that's it for tonight, guys. I got a good bit of work done. I'm just really tired because I got like 5 hours of sleep last night, and then I've been working all day, and I'm sore from painting yesterday, and I painted again today. So I'm gonna go in, just one quick thing. I painted this black and then brown over top of that, but I ran out of rust on these 2, so it's gonna have to wait, but it just happened to fit right in this height. So it's gonna go in there at some point once I get more rust paint. So yeah, alright, that's it for today, guys. See you tomorrow. Like, subscribe, and comment.